and server stability when it comes to the game that everybody apparently wants to go ahead and compare XDefiant to, Modern Warfare 3. For some reason, everybody in my comment section always gravitates towards this game. XDefiant is, it's pointless to play XDefiant. You might as well play Call of Duty. Call of Duty plays 10 trillion times better. Of course, I already showed you guys examples of Rainbow Six Siege, Apex Legends. You guys have seen footage of tons of different games that have been out for a year plus that are still running into worse issues than XDefiant. But like I said, since Call of Duty is the hottest topic for some strange reason, we will go ahead and compare Modern Warfare 3. And also, I think Modern Warfare 3 is the perfect game to compare because, again, I like Modern Warfare 3. I think this game is fun and enjoyable, but these problems are still present in Modern Warfare 3, and it's the same situation as XDefiant for me. I like XDefiant, I enjoy it, but at the same time, these problems indeed are still here. But why is it that with Call of Duty, we can still address different problems, we can talk about different things, and we can actually have, engaging conversations without it all being neckoed. And on XDefiant, for some reason, we can't get that mentality. It just doesn't make too much sense. So again, like I said, I think it'll be good to use Modern Warfare 3 as a comparison here. The first post here is by Crift saying, anyone else still getting ridiculous lag on Xbox? This happens every single time I play. I'll get maybe 2 games in, and then gunfights become impossible because of this. Xbox One X. And ladies and gentlemen, as you can all see, this is horrible, okay? I would much rather on the occurrence be shot around a corner than have to deal with lag that is this bad. It's even lagging out the actual audio itself. It's staticky. This is, once again, something that is indeed relevant within Modern Warfare 3, but nobody puts such a massive emphasis on this stuff compared to XDefiant, right? And guess why? Because realistically, if we're gonna be real here, it isn't that massive of an issue. It happens, don't get me wrong, and it should indeed be fixed, just like the netcode and the hit reg in XDefiant. But is it something that happens 24/7? No, it's not. Does it happen? Yes, it does. But again, it's something that will be fixed, but it's not the end of the world for a lot of these players. It is, I guess, because it's being posted up on the Reddit board, but I guess it proves that it's the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing as the XDefiant Reddit board, just people talking about the same exact thing over and over and over and over again when it, randomly happens on the occurrence, and they just chuck it up, I guess, for clout points. I don't know. But again, I just don't see the purpose of, XDefiant having to ignore every other problem. And, you can't talk about anything else in XDefiant. You can only talk about netcode. But then you have things like this in Modern Warfare 3, but nobody's saying that this is, the end of the world in Modern Warfare 3. We can talk about it, but it's not going to be, you don't have to ignore every other problem. And you don't have to be forced into, only talking about this stuff. No, you can make whatever you want in Modern Warfare 3. It's very weird activity. And the next one here, fix the servers. Servers are trash. Every second game of ranked, I lag out. Guys, look at this footage right here, man. I mean, come on now. Again, if this happened in XDefiant, my God, and it does happen in XDefiant sometimes on the occurrence, but they fixed it up. But man, again, everybody will be screaming, all you need to do is talk about code in XDefiant and talk about this happening all the time. In Modern Warfare 3, nobody's forcing this through. Nobody's saying that you can't, just I just don't get the mentality. I really don't. This happens in all games. And Call of Duty is a franchise that has been going on for how many years now? And we're still having this bad of issues occurring all the time? And we're a month and a half in, almost 2 months of XDefiant. Wow. Whoa, it still has a few issues that need to be ironed out that they already acknowledged, and they already said they're working on it. Did Sledgehammer acknowledge this? And let's be real, again, I love Sledgehammer's communication. They have been on point. They have been on point with making sure Modern Warfare 3 is in a fantastic spot. It's a really fun game right now. And if you have Game Pass, I'd suggest hopping on and giving it a go, see what it's like. But have they addressed any of this stuff? No. And nobody's angry that they haven't, right? For some reason, I don't know why the XDefiant community is so different mentally, but man, they really do hyper-focus some interesting things. But the next one here, how is this even possible in an offline game against bots? Ladies and gentlemen, this individual, Switch Fade Music, is in an offline match with bots in a private lobby. and is still running into the same exact issues that people are running into when they play online public lobbies. But nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about it. I don't get it. I truthfully don't get it. Like I said, I really believe that people are pushing the netcode and hitreg just at an all-time high in XDefiant, because what else would you complain about? They already pretty much fixed up everything in the game. They have a couple more factions to tweak. All the weapons have been balanced out. They're adding in content. The content comes by no surprise. If you're surprised by the content drops, then you are insane, because they literally told us what the content's going to be before the game even launched a year ago. We knew exactly how maps were going to drop, and everybody was okay with it. Everybody said that this was a fantastic system. So I don't want to hear that, you know, the content is going, no. What problems does XDefiant have right now besides netcode and hitreg? There is a reason why people are screaming this. Absolutely screaming this at the top of their lungs compared to anything else within the game. And I'm telling you, it's not as big as an issue as everybody makes it out to be. Does it need to be resolved and fixed? Yes, it does. 1010%. Just like it does in Modern Warfare 3. Just like it does in Rainbow Six Siege. All these games need to be tweaked up, right? But does that mean we can't discuss other things in XDefiant? No. Like, you people need to get out of your heads and allow other discussions to be had besides just one topic every single video. Do you really expect people out there to talk about the netcode in every single video they make? I don't see why it's illegal to discuss other problems. And again, this video isn't out here to say that there is no problems with the netcode and hitreg. I'm not trying to say that. The reason I'm trying to compare these two is because, like I said, in Modern Warfare 3, a game that I enjoy, this stuff happens all the time, yet I was still able to discuss other problems and other positives without having people come up my neck about this. But in XDefiant, they have probably less problems than Modern Warfare 3 when it comes to this stuff. I mean, like, the worst is getting shot around a wall. These problems in Modern Warfare 3 are insane. We have less problems almost in XDefiant, yet every single video that I make about any other topic within XDefiant has to be instantly shrugged off because it's not about the netcode for some reason. Why? I don't understand why. And then people say, go play this game instead because it has less problems. Ha! Oh, man, you guys are really cracking me up on the occurrence. I'll be honest. On the rare occurrence, you guys can make me chuckle a bit here. And the last one by a young hybrid. This is every single lobby I have played since Season 5 went live. I'm so over it. Sounds familiar to over half the comments that you hear about XDefiant, right? But ladies and gentlemen, just look at this absolute disaster of lag and packet burst. And this isn't just alone to Modern Warfare 3. This happens in every COD game since Modern Warfare 2019. This has been an ongoing problem, ladies and gentlemen, for 5 years straight. 5 years straight this has been going on. Yet and still, for some strange reason, in Modern Warfare 3, I can still talk about different topics without crap going on here. And in XDefiant, whole different story. You can't say anything about anything else without people getting pissed that it's not exclusively about the netcode. And I'm going to say the same thing about all these Modern Warfare 3 clips that I say about XDefiant. This is a worse problem than just the netcode. This has to go down to either the way that you installed the game, your internet connection. This is more of an internal issue. If these things happen on a game-to-game basis,
there we go. Dog shit today, I can tell. Mod, that's all I need. Just smashed. just got fired though. Out there. Oh, uh-oh. Thank you, friend. Oh. Yellow. Old stanky. It's like not one of the best gamer tags I've ever seen. Old stanky. I get killed like that a lot. I go for the cough and I cover my mouth like this. I should just like cough and sprint. Bad aiming. Each every time by bad aiming. Sometimes I wish I don't have a stem. Oh, 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 the pain. Oh, the pain is real. It's that shit aim. Turn my audio a little bit, right? Just a tad bit. Yikes. Firebomb time. Oh. Yeah, I'm too slow. Firebomb is too slow. Proxy mines. It's not. It's every game that they have proxy mines. Proximity mines are kind of like assholes. It's because they like get right in your face. Horrible. Get fired. Oh shit. Oh, not a hand. Gotta do that. Oh, reload. healing. Oh. Nope. Like I said. Push. Where you at? Where you at, bitches? For now. It should, man. It should run out when you run out of juice. Excuse me. Juice. Oh, that fire juice. Silent. Heartbreak. Goddamn proximity blast so much. Oh no. Dig it.
This goes more internally. Because do they happen? Do they occur? Yeah, this definitely happens. But either A, they're over-exaggerating, B, they're just trying to stir up some drama on social media, or C, it goes down to just simply being internet problems. You know, because that's all I can think of. Because these problems that happened to XDefiant and Modern Warfare 3 and Rainbow Six Siege and Apex Legends, for a lot of players, it does not happen on such a frequent occurrence. And I guarantee all the defenders are going to be down in the comment section saying, oh, you know, these are such rare examples, right? They never happened to me in Modern Warfare 3, so it's no longer a problem, right? Yet they'll probably come to XDefiant and say, since it is happening to me, it's a massive issue. Listen. If you're having a problem like this in either of these games, it goes down more to just simply just the netcode. It's your freaking connection, or like I said, the way that you installed the game. But that's it. And like I said, I'm treating both these games equally. Just because I'm using Modern Warfare 3 as an example here to showcase that it has just as many problems as XDefiant doesn't mean I'm bashing the game whatsoever, because these problems, just like with XDefiant, don't happen every single game. But when it comes to the community, yes, they always blow it out of proportion. But with XDefiant, they go the extra freaking mile because they don't got anything else to complain about. There's literally no other problem with this game that they could possibly, you know, get out any anger with. The factions are decently balanced, like I said. The Phantoms, I still think need tweaked, you know, 120 HP, and the Spider Bots are already been confirmed to be worked on to have an easier way to knock them out. Good. Weapons balanced out. All the bugs have been addressed. They literally addressed every single bug I could possibly think of and have polished everything across the board. The biggest issue with XDefiant is indeed still the netcode and hit reg. And even though it's not as big of an issue, it doesn't happen every single game, people will blow it out of proportion because if they're not complaining, then it's nothing better to do. It's as simple as that. They need something to complain about with this game. And when the netcode and hit reg gets polished off, guess what? There's going to be something else to complain about with the XDefiant. And when that gets polished off, guess what? It's going to be something else to complain about. When someone doesn't enjoy the game, they will find anything in their power to talk bad on it. I've witnessed this with everything. Even, like I said, Modern Warfare 3. I've witnessed it with Modern Warfare 3. People will find anything in the world. Even if the developers do everything in their power to make sure it's an amazing game, they update it, they patch it, they polish it, It could be phenomenal. People will find something to say. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like. If you hated it, leave a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. We post daily here at 8 in the morning Eastern time. And of course, if you guys are interested in any of my live streams, I will be live today over on Twitch between 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern time. You guys can find a link to that channel down in the description of this video. But as always, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace out.
It's the only treats I got, man. And he's like gonna keep begging too. Squeak.
Abe Flores.
Austin, Texas. How y'all doing tonight? Yeah. Well, it's only 1 minute, not a lot of time to get me fired, so let's go. Since COVID, I work from home now. That means I wear more clothes on PTO than anything, right? So speaking of COVID, I love watching people who are on their 5th booster. And I'm looking at them on their 5th fucking eyeball, just winking at me, right? It's like, bro, what the fuck? 6 feet, please. 6 feet. That's where that came from, Fauci, you stupid motherfucker. Anyways, so, God, relax. Next one. Relax.
I'm relaxed.
Let's come back down. So I don't know why so many dudes are chopping their dicks off right now. Like, bro, what are you doing? You're gonna get paid so much less.
No thanks.
Hey everybody. Unfortunately, I got a little bit of bad news. I've had these many times. It's a thing to do here. Beignets. Bad news. They're not very good. It's like a hot, very tough, way too sweet, total big mess. As far as regional delicacies go, you know, get a po' boy, get some jambalaya, get some gumbo, skip the beignets with all due love and peace and respect.
Thanks for that.
Like I say, this YouTuber Elephant Graveyard probably deserves a medal for watching the entire Joe Rogan Netflix special, and has this is just sections of that video essay.
Yeah, a fair and balanced look at Joe Rogan's most recent special.
Finally, the time has come.
Yeah, Matt's has it on default like 1,000,000 speed so he can consume all that information.
The comedy event of the year finally arrived. It's been 6 long years since we got a brand new hour of material from comedy's most valiant defender, the great and powerful Joe Rogan. Every era of comedy has its greats, guys. And you may not like it, but Joe is inarguably one of the greats now. He is the biggest and most successful comic on earth, and the valiant leader of the highly endangered 250 comics. In case you don't know what I'm talking about and have had your head planted firmly in the sand for the past 6 years, there are only 250 comics left in the entire world.
Because there's so few of us. And worldwide, we were talking about this the other day, there's maybe 500 of us on the planet. You know, you gotta be real generous and say 500 because it's really probably about 250.
Whoa.
Right. But legit comics, guys you want to hang out with, guys who are fun.
Please say you want to hang out with me. And the future looks grim for the 250.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's definition of a real comedian is somebody he wants to hang out with.
Sadly, only a couple years ago there were still 2,000 of them, which isn't a lot, but still. They're dwindling fast, suffering many, many casualties. But Joe's doing his best to protect them, which is admirable, considering he's the greatest stand-up comedian of our time. As you can see, he's earned his spot amongst heroes like Robin Williams, Richard Pryor, Bill Hicks, all these guys.
And the fact that that's his club. Something.
And maybe you disagree, but we have no objective way to measure the quality of a comic other than by their revenue.
I have what you call fuck you money.
So this multimillionaire is by far the best of the best. My parents had George Carlin.
Joe Rogan, I've got what you call just fuck you.
We're going to skip a little bit ahead here.
We just got to get to parts of the special itself. Because I guess, you know, so Matt sent this to me last night and said, you're going to love this. And I love it. I did. I watched the entire thing.
And we should say, he's being a little sarcastic in this.
Yeah.
I think there's some people
some
going
of the
like,
greatest.
He's the greatest? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you'll get the sarcasm in this part too.
You know, and he is... Rogan is incredibly wealthy, as you know. Like, he once criticized me for not knowing, even like never making $3 million a year or whatever. So how could I criticize? I should say that that people should be taxed at 90% over $3 million. It's true. I have not. And he has made a lot of money, and the FU money that he talks about is a show business term where people can make money and sort of basically walk off.
Such a creep. I've lost most of my friends to Joe Rogan. jump on that game. Whoa, 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 what's going on here? Oh, I forgot to update my... Can I do it now? Look at this. Ow. Let's go. Let's go. Who's that? Coming for ya. Watch, bitch. Your footsteps. Is that? Where are these guys? Oh, hey. Officially Christmas here. Oh, it's a spider bot. I knew it. I knew it coming. I gotta wear headphones more often. I can hear that spider bot coming. Proximity mines, they get all up in your face. They're fucking assholes. It's like back off, proxy mine, back off. 2 steps back, please. Thank you. Double fudge! Tell me I got him. Richard, that was my first headshot. Hilarious. Oh no! No. Bastard. Oh, jeez. That guy, yeah, incendiary rounds. Incendiary. Right. Come on, firebomb time. Please. Hurry. Firebomb time. I hear you. Firebomb. So great. Just run around and not lose your breath. I mean, certain games you might, but not this game. Like, this is about as far as I would be able to run. See. They need like I was gonna say they need like one of those engineer perks. And God, so you can see those enemy equipment. I was wondering if we can melee the mag shields. Here you go. Ah, no! Hold a friend. You're not. Shit. Get stoned up on, bitch. How do you care about the spider? Get your ass. Firebomb. It's too slow. Just gonna say it. XDefiant developers, Mark Rubin. It's really close to Mark Rubin. Oh, I did. No offense. I'm just gonna call you Frankie. Instead of Mark Rubin, I'm just gonna call you Frankie. Frankie, listen up. Firebomb's too slow. Heat it up. Thanks, Franks. Thanks, Franks. My boy, Franks. AKA Mark Rubin, lead developer of, or whatever this is. XDefiant team. That was close, man. That's a skill-based matchmaking score right there. So eat it, Activision.
And say I'm not going to deal with your BS anymore. You know, and he made a lot of money as a sitcom actor, and then as the Fear Factor host of a reality show where people ate bugs and stuff like that. And then has made a tremendous amount of money, obviously, as a MMA fighter, and then just a political prognosticator and a online doctor too, who has warned us about stuff and warned people from getting vaccinated.
Although in the special he says, "Don't take me seriously." His favorite
Don't take
refrain.
Me seriously. Yes, but he's made a ton of money. But I will say this. In opening up his comedy club, it is the paradigm, the model for what he did, and putting his picture up on that wall, you know, with other luminaries like this, is a lot like, you know, you'd find people who would host open mic nights because they weren't really good enough to get on, you know, and to get mic time at other places. And so on some level, he's done that to make himself, you know, but he has the money to do it. So that's what's bizarre, Sam, is like we know he makes hundreds of millions of dollars from Spotify. This was and this
doesn't buy respect as a stand-up.
Right. Because this guy in the Elephant, the creator, Elephant Graveyard, does a great job of breaking this down. It's like, why did he do this? Because if you watch the special, you see that he's really nervous, screaming the whole time. And
doing old jokes, doing other people's jokes.
Stealing some jokes, allegedly. Also, recycling his old bits. And he's clearly getting upset and agitated when the crowd isn't responding, but it's still on Netflix. It's like, so you had 6 years to work on this special. There's lots.
He got mad at people in the crowd for not like, oh, dude, I gotta watch it. I've gotta watch it. That's gonna be.
Of old material, and a lot of it's just like, remember when I was on Fear Factor? Why do it at all? And it's because, as this guy was rightly satirizing, he's placed himself as the Pope of comedy. And that there's only 250 disciples left. They're an endangered species. We have to protect them. When in reality, it's just like, what can white men say anymore that will make my audience, happy? So this is more of it.
Comedy special. We're in the boats. Now it's been 6 years since our man Joe released a stand-up special. The last one was back in 2018. Strange Times, which again is definitely one of the greats, as you can see here on this wall that you can find inside Joe's Comedy Club. The Comedy Mothership. It's been so long. It's hard.
Oh, look at that shot. Beautiful. Excuse me. Did I shoot? Was that me? Silky smooth. I do a stalker. These, I want to sound like a super old man right now. Super old person. Like, these hammer tags. I don't get it. I don't mad about it. That's the thing about boomers and Gen Xers. It's like they get mad about it. That's the thing. Like skibbity. Aren't you mad, bro? Just got something Sigma. Doesn't mean you gotta get mad about it. You're just mad because you're old. That's all it is. When kids, adults get mad at the kind of shit you do, it's only because that they're sad and mad and coping and seething that they are aging and decrepit and going to die sooner than you are. You're welcome. Joe hates. I've given a name to my pain. It's Proxima. Get turns on, bitches. Get out. Beat the game. Oh. Killed my kill streak. Don't even know. That was not delish. Didn't like that. Thank you. Where? Whee. Trucker Joe. Nice to meet you, friend. You're all hiding. You're all just getting smashed on your double kill. Oh, was gonna be double kill. Oh my god, that was awful. Yeah, feel the burn, man. See that shit? See how slick that shit was? I can do that all day. Okay. I would have my firebomb. Oops. Or did I? Likes to fight in the stairs. I do not. Shit. Quit running around. Slowest kill ever. Still pulled it off. Oh, oh. It's got double XP this weekend or something. I feel like I'm leveling up really quickly. I keep that. Sometimes it being super slow like works on your behalf because then you keep it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It shut up. Where are you? Leader Hydro Stalker, since you're asking me. Oh, Hydro Stalker. Sorry, bro. Sorry, friend. I don't. This gender. You are. Easy. Game's too easy. Here's your GG. was watching Tube's video yesterday of all the illegal shit you can buy on Amazon. Great video. Fantastic video. You can buy like switchblades and thermite. Yeah. Burn through steel. I'm eating popcorn. Low calorie, high fiber stuff. Hair pop. It's delicious. I always eat popcorn because it always makes me feel like I'm at the movies.
Hard to believe he took 6 years to write an hour of comedy, but you know Joe. He has to get in there and hammer away at these jokes. Finally honed like Damascus steel.
I'm always interested in the writing process.
Yeah, why? What is yours? You just go, right? Like
I can type, so I don't have to look at the keys, which is nice.
Oh, wow.
I don't type great, but I type okay.
Enough.
As you're writing each individual word, you're pausing in time.
Yeah.
And you're in a time lapse, and you get to consider each and every possible way you would say something from that word while you're writing that word.
Yeah.
And there's a physical task of doing that with your keys and your fingers that makes you concentrate.
Yes.
Because it fires up your synapses and makes you think that you're doing this with your fingers. It's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
You can't just shit out a bunch of jokes and expect them to be any good.
Yeah.
Joe is a man of quality, so 6 years it is.
Somebody please shoot me!
It took Michelangelo 4 years to complete the painting of the Sistine Chapel ceiling. And it's pretty good, I guess, but imagine if he had spent 2 more years on it. Imagine how much better it could be.
So yeah, that is Burn the Boats is the funeral. What is that?
Burn the Boats is...
Use on that.
Fantastic. Should we just do this Nancy Mace thing?
Sure.
Let's just do this. This is a bad sign.
Oh, Sam, your audio.
Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.
Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and I'm just gonna rip the band-aid off right here. Yeah, this is an AI generated image of Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris, and they're currently expecting a child together. You know, I had to really say AI image today because some of the stuff that I'm seeing here is actually so good that it's genuinely blowing me away. Now, what artificial intelligence do you think came up with this photograph? What model, what company do you think brought it? Do you think it's some tiny project on GitHub that locally ran on my system? No. This is from the richest person in the world running one of the biggest companies in the world, tech-wise, known as Twitter, X. Don't want to be dead naming it now, do I? Now, of course, over here, ladies and gentlemen, it is truly an unhinged artificial intelligence.
We'll come back to that. Just list those ones beautiful. Dr. Ray Gun. I'm embarrassed. And my gamer tag sucks. Blinded. Helping myself. Chewed up. Dr. Raygun is in the building. Oh, Tamara? What's up? Let's get it. Get back here. Oh. You can try to get a Dr. Ray gun. Not gonna happen. After you can, Tamara. Good for you. Got me dope. Vegetables. Shit. Old man reflexes there. Sorry, Dr. Raygun. Chicken. Sandwich. Oh, good shooting. My friend on Xbox. I do. On an Xbox. Oof. I haven't even been thinking about my challenges. Melee kills. Excuse me. ray gun. I'll take 3 Admiral burgers, please. No, I'll eat here. I love the ambiance of the dining experience you get at Admiral Burger. When the Admiral shows up. Oh, I'm the Admiral. You all know what I'm talking about. Of course, when I was a kid, I would always get the little sailor's meal. Came with like a can of sardines. Not weird. But I love those Admiral burgers. There it is. Start with the basics. Just up the classic Admiral. I'll take the Admiral to go. Thank you. I'm just looking at store signs. Fancy Swan, indeed. It's all this Christmas shit. I hope they changed the season. Because in Emporium, it's Christmas time as well. Woo! We need season changes. We're sliding. Shit. Fine. I've disrupted you with my bullets. Look at that one. All right. Baguro. This box high. Oof. Oof. Nothing to see here.
Now, this comes from the beautiful minds over at XAI. Elon Musk has like a million companies, Neuralink, you've got SpaceX, you've got Tesla, you've got X, and of course, you've got an entire artificial intelligence company. Now, the thing about Elon Musk is he's got the money to chase these dreams to basically make products that match up to their competitors. And obviously, the big competitor they have is Grok, that's basically taking on OpenAI, all right? So how good is Grok, ladies and gentlemen? Well, you can try it right now if you buy like Twitter Premium for like $15 a month. I don't have Twitter Premium, therefore I couldn't get into it. There's also issues using like Grok and some of these tools when you're outside the United States. Don't know why that still is, but it is the case. Now, to give you an idea, a lot of artificial intelligences have safeguards built in. So the AI model we're looking at today from Grok actually apparently comes from this company known as Black Forest Labs, who created like Flux.1, this image AI generator, and a lot of these images look really damn good, okay? Like when you don't have like human beings in it necessarily, or even when you do, it really is a convincing enough image for it to pass that it's not actual artificial intelligence. And look, compared to the first set of images that we saw, which were like simple drawings in comparison, this is some serious possibilities for misinformation that you could take advantage of, okay? Not saying that you should, on the other hand. Now, how unhinged is this actual AI? Well, for one, you've got what I believe is they've got Taylor Swift, or like maybe a lookalike, holding up a sign that says Trump 2024. Now, I'm more interested in the fact that it's actually getting the backgrounds seemingly right, the environments look seemingly right, the person looks seemingly convincing. Obviously, I think AI can never get faces right, but I am a little bit blown away by it getting text right as well. Obviously, as you can see, the word Trump isn't properly like centered or like aligned, but yeah, it's doing pretty good for an artificial intelligence. Now, where you get into the real unhinged nature is shit like this. So Grok 2, somebody asked, make an image of George W. Bush doing a line of coke on a mirrored surface. Now, I believe they're kind of referring to George Bush Jr. Jr. was a bit of a wild person, unlike their dad, who was like, I think, CIA station chief, insane stuff. Now, I'm not cruising for a lawsuit. I just want to say I don't agree with this image, regardless of what people talked about with George Bush and his wacky history. This is apparently Grok's interpretation of George W. Bush doing the line of coke. Now, if I was a slightly older person with no understanding of computers, I would think, oh my God, is that the 44th? No, I think it's the 42nd. Is that the 42nd? Doing a little line of the old Colombian. I mean, you got the reflections, you've got the flower done right. That's a pretty big line. But then again, George Bush was a wild guy, so who knows? Now, if you thought copyright was something that Grok was going to shy away from, See, Grok not only put a stack of Benjis on the table, it put a nice, fat-filled bong. Who's smoking the bong? Well, from the left, you've got Sonic the Hedgehog. You've got Princess Peach. You've got Mario. And you've got Mickey Mouse doing a little bit of Crystal to get started. Yeah. You know, people are like, man, reckless interpretations of AI and possible lawsuits. This is it, boys. This is where it begins. Now, when somebody asked the AI to generate an image of an emo MySpace profile picture from the year 2006, it generated a pretty convincing image of what appeared to be an edgy emo from the year 2006. So whatever data set that Black Forest Labs, in collaboration with whatever Grok had brought up, is seemingly pretty good. And obviously, it's an AI image, and you can tell that it's an AI image. Aside from the human-generated here, you can tell things like, obviously, the seatbelt, latch is not well implemented. You can see that there's something weird going on with the back of this, like, fence that's different from here. But overall, it's getting, again, difficult to really define if something is, AI or not. Like, you have to be able to know the tells ahead of advance. Now, if you thought this election cycle was going to get even wilder, you've got Trump and Campbell sharing a doobie with each other at 1600 Pennsylvania Ave. Dude, I can't believe how good this looks. It's getting, what's funny is like, okay, the hand's really messed up here. Something's going on with Trump's hand. But when it looks to their faces, obviously compared to like what we saw initially, this is really good. It's getting the backgrounds done well. It's getting the reflections done right, where it's, I think it's kind of failing over here. But it's got actual, marijuana right there, okay? Like, it's crazy. It is actually very, 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 very good. I mean, this is where I guess it kind of starts failing, because this is where the faces look very artificial intelligence-y. I don't think Trump is a total manlick here, but Kamala's just, she is zoned out. She is zonked.
It's got Trump's face down. Like, that is Trump.
She is grokked out with that, with that California kush. Where it gets also, again, really good too is like the signs. Usually this would be like a big jumble of random images or whatever. But obviously they got the Bed Bath & Beyond logo done pretty right. You got a vehicle, the inside of the store right there. And of course you've got Kylo Ren sipping on some whiskey. All right, just chilling out. Yeah, I don't know if things are going pretty bad for the old Sith Lord here, but yeah. This is like impressive, man. I'm actually shocked. It wasn't 2 days ago I showed you guys the wild world of live deepfakes. Artificial intelligence is getting to the point where it's completely unhinged. Now, I think where obviously Elon Musk is probably directly going to step in is the possibility of slander that could ensure. Now, this is an AI-generated image of Elon holding up a sign that says, "I am a heater." So this, ladies and gentlemen, I would imagine is going to get promptly, eliminated from Grok. And I'm actually kind of surprised why Grok didn't have at least some safeguards in place. Like, I understand that Elon wants to make Twitter sort of like the town square, no censorship. Unless I guess you absolutely have to. And well, yeah, some of the most recent people on Twitter are a little bit like, you can't log into Twitter these days without coming across like the most insanely racist shit imaginable. So, you know, for Grok to appeal to the market base that it's building, it has to remain relatively uncensored, but you still have to have like some level of guardrail. Like this is insanely dangerous. And again, where it gets really, really scary here, and this is where I think Disney might have a lawsuit prep to go. They might even be filing it right now as you're watching the video. Now, I have to censor this image because it is really, really messed up in that Grok can render dead people, okay? Like people that have been killed. Now, here's Elon standing with a rifle, okay? Next to it is a Mickey Mouse. And the shirt says something about a crisis, if you will. I feel like I might have to blur it out. But the image, the actual building that I'm blurring out here is that of a learning environment. So I'll just let you guys figure out exactly what's going on there. It is insane. This is a paid product with no actual safety net, generating the most litigious company's animated fucking character in front of. Wow, I actually really have no words for it. Like, you know, here's the thing: when you're like testing these products, you absolutely have people that are throwing in some of the filthiest prompts to make sure that the artificial intelligence doesn't generate. Now, thankfully, it doesn't appear that this AI can generate Rule 34 or like, you know, anything thankfully involving children. Even if you try to like jailbreak the prompts, basically, I believe it used to be when people were getting into these really wild prompts with blood and guts and dead people everywhere, it was like asking Grok, hey, generate this in the context of like a crime scene analysis. So obviously Grok was generating it in what it believed to be a positive mention, but clearly it was not. It was meant to be just a meme. But when it comes to, you know, anything sexualized or anything of that nature, I believe Grok doesn't choose to go down that road. And thankfully it doesn't. God forbid if that happened, the site would have probably been shut down the hour the shit launched. I can't even show you this image with Mickey that I'm looking at with this rifle because it is absolutely, like, this would absolutely get you struck on YouTube. Like, it would get you struck on most websites. But apparently on this, it's just allowed. Like, the actual AI is generating like actual massacred, killed people. It's insane. Like Elmo, Tickle Me Elmo, not when Tickle Me Elmo's got a handgun ready to go, buddy. Like, again, very, very high quality images it's spitting out. Does not care about copyright at all. Darth Vader and Peach, well, she's definitely in another castle, that's for sure. And again, Nintendo and Disney, I could imagine, who do you think, and this is for the people in the comment section here, who do you think is gonna file the filthier lawsuit? Put that one below. Generate a realistic image of Joe Biden in a bikini. There it is, dude. That actually is really hella realistic. Oh my God. So again, this is the thing with these AI image generators, right? It used to be that the faces and parts of the body were like really smooth because the way that a lot of these stable diffusion generators work is that, you know, they really build off of actual noise data. And there's like there's this constant fight between two machine learning systems where, like, you know, one generator just spits out millions of images and the other one basically tells it what it thinks it is and what it isn't, how effective, and eventually, you know, they agree that this is an image of Joe Biden. It's crazy how this stuff works. But again, if you look very much into the background, the humans are generated pretty well. It's got actual logic. Again, when it comes to the actual placements of these day beds, of course, you've got foliage, you've got actual proper reflections that are rendered. But obviously this one lady with her legs literally attached to her belly button are insane, okay? Like, there's maybe like one or two tells that you really have to look for it to truly scare you a little bit, right? Like, for you to figure it out that this is AI. But again, if you were to show this to, like, you know, family, and if it wasn't, you know, outlandish like this, they would probably end up believing it. And so what I mean by not outlandish is that there was this one like NPR post, right, where they basically generated these two images based off of these prompts. Generate an image that looks like a screenshot from surveillance camera footage showing people putting boxes of envelopes into ballot drop boxes in the middle of the night. And of course, if you want to see what the image to that is, well, this is it. So thankfully they put this AI generated image on top of it, but here's the really wild part. If you were to look at this image and you had no idea about generation, some might believe, holy shit, this is actually like election fraud that's going on. The possibilities of misinformation are insane. Now, obviously there are tells that this is artificial intelligence. And what are those tells? Well, look at this one sign sticking out from the sidewalk. Of course, look at this guy's box being literally like clipping into the stand. But aside from that, the people look legitimately real. And you look, some of these things could be Photoshop. Like somebody could generate an image and somebody could put this into Photoshop and get rid of the tells. And then it would be even more harder for anybody to identify. The other thing they asked was generate an image that looks like a screenshot from surveillance camera footage showing people putting many envelopes into ballot drop boxes in the middle of the night with bags of envelopes next to them on the ground. And that image was right here. So you see these two individuals standing, ballot stuffing, doing what they have to. And this is a bit more convincing than the last image that I've seen. So for instance, the only real tells for me right now are things like this person's shadow, these obvious like signs on the wall, which again could all be photoshopped into looking more realistic. But if you look into the distance of the image, you might not be able to see a tell. These two people alone. People who aren't looking at any AI generation that's crazy outlandish, like Sonic smoking crack cocaine with Bush, might end up not looking at these specific tells and believing this. And then this image gets shared around on Facebook. People see it, and then they walk around telling people in the real world or online that ballot fraud is happening. And the case of misinformation could easily be done. We're reaching a point where technology is getting so good that we now can't trust anything on the internet, and we pretty much have to literally see something to believe it. When I was a kid growing up, one of the things that we were taught in school was to constantly look at every single source of information and understand from there, because one source does not tell the full story. 7 or 8 sources that share similar information that you can then aggregate tell a story that you can trust more than from just one single source. But we're getting to a point where, like, if somebody shares this image around, it's like, don't believe that video, don't believe that photo. It used to be easy and say, oh, that's just Photoshop. Oh, that's clever video editing. No, now it's like legitimately real. Now it's like, oh my God, that actually could just be AI, or it couldn't be. The possibilities of misinformation are insane. And Grok has reached this critical point where it is basically the biggest artificial intelligence in the world, yet also the most uncensored. There's not every day I talk about AI where I actually have to focus on the video edit to not show you guys something that could absolutely get me slapped by YouTube. But ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike it. Twitter is the most unhinged place on the internet. And for better or for worse, mostly for worse, I think. Internet is insane. I am out.
Crazy. All happening way too quick for old people. Most old people, like, they feel like the internet just came out. Now you got AI images that look so real you can't tell. It's gonna take a while for society to adjust to this. In my opinion. I'm gonna watch out D'Angelo Walls. We're going pretty hard on definitely definitely not my place to say whether or not what she did or I mean, whether or not her apologies or whatever. You know what? I hear you. Shoot that bitch up. I want to hear what the Angel has to say. That silky, silky voice. Oh. Oh. Good night, Zeus. Uh-oh. Here. Oh. Yeah, because all people could take like 1,000 bullets. Sit. Lie down. Ooh, I like that blue stuff. Hi. Lie down again. Go to bed. Bedtime. Good dog. Face me. Gotcha. No, no. Shit. How many of these freaking bullets do I gotta put in my asshole? I'm so bad with this. Not kill straight dog. Yes, challenge accepted. Finished. Whatever. See, I'm gonna like run out like in 2 seconds. It should run out when you're out of juice. Ah, it sucks balls. Zeus. I don't know about y'all, but I've been over mythology. Boring. Get shut up. These challenges just keep going. Just kidding. God, thank God for Monster Energy, man. Thank God for Monster Energy. All the guys, all of them. The fake ones. Let's get back back into this. What are we watching? Yeah, I want to watch The Walls. Thank you. How did I do? Oh, I know. Okay, all right. Take it. Or should I? Ooh.
Everybody, it's the H3 show. It's Friday.
I'm going to skip the whole bit. Disco Lady does. Like you said.
Joined by the indomitable, the lifetime achieving, the funny, the multifaceted, very judgmental. But that's okay. That's what you're paid to do. It's Howie Mandel.
Who am I? Who am I to judge?
What are your credentials exactly to be judging all these people?
Oh, it's just what I do is the only power that I use is my personal brilliance.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Well, okay.
Thank you for having me back.
Thank you.
And not only for having me back, can I mean, maybe you have a plan right away, but I just wanted to say, first of all, not because you paid me or anything, but I love Teddy Fresh. You know that. I'm a huge fan. And if you go look at, you know, you do look, but apparently you don't want to, I don't know why people are litigious, but I wear Teddy Fresh as my entrance outfits to, no, who's on the applause?
The people are very happy.
Wait for the end of the sentence.
They're excited. They're excited.
I'm not. There's no announcement. There's no.
They're proud. They're happy. They're proud.
Show us.
You know.
Do you have? Who's on sound effects?
That's Zach.
Hi. Wait. We've met. We went shopping together at Century City Plaza, and I've met your father.
Yeah, you met my father.
Oh, you met Todd.
Speaks very highly of you. I have coffee with
Todd
your father
Bernstein.
sometimes.
Todd.
No applause for that, but in the middle of a sentence, there's an applause. Anyway, I wear your outfits all the time. I like them. I actually wore one in, but then you adorn me with the brand new. I'm very excited. I don't know if you've announced. I saw there were pre-orders for the these are new Teddy Fresh.
Yeah. So thank you for bringing.
I want to know how Howie Mandel does it. Everybody likes him. He's got it all figured out. All figured out. You need weapon inspect. I want to look at my pretty purple gun. Shoot me, everybody. I'm pushing. I'm pushing. Get pushed. All I need is a rhythm divine. Is a rhythm divine. I don't know the words. Push me, pussies. I want both of them to charge me. I was gonna firebomb their asses. Just okay. Oh, mad. Sepultura song. And people talk about the Cookie Monster sing. At least Gen Xers do. I don't know anyone younger than Gen X who like refers to like heavy metal singing as like Cookie Monster. But Sepultura sound like fucking Cookie Monster does. Ooh, just before getting disabled. Love it. running out of bullets thing. Woo. Oh, looking pretty smooth. Can you imagine? You know, it's got to be X double X. If it's double XP right now, I should do a lot of some tokens. This is fine. Yeah, I got some tokens on the side on this. I like to get close. I'm sorry. Lucky you had a friend. I was about to kill you. What the hell? Is the rhythm of I'll get out of here with this. Ben, tell me that was. No, I got shot around. That's fine. Yag some. Let's go yag on some balls. Oh, that's me. Hey, whoa. Yikes. Wait. Let's go push the middle. Push this way close to the bell tower. Nobody. Should bust out the ADS. Says firebomb. I have a whole lot with the firebomb this match. Maybe I should try to knock out some nades. Like, Chris, what are y'all doing? You have just all standing back here and shit? No, you guys are. I love you. Yeah. Just getting spanked. That's all it is. Disrupted right when you start using it. Oh, what? Oh. Oh. Oh, that made me so so sad. It made me so sad. Triple. That's what. Okay, I feel it. They're gonna take this one, friends. There's so many melee kills. Whatevs.
That up.
First of all, thank you so much.
But look at this. This is my whole career on one shirt. This is everything that I've ever done. I started with the glove on the head.
Let me open the graphics so they can get a nice.
See the graphics.
clean.
I started. Oh, you can point it out. I started with the glove on the head and carrying a handbag. Are the arrow going in the handbag?
Also,
there's the glove on the head. I had nothing. I'll give you. Should I talk about each thing?
That'd be great.
I had nothing to do. I have OCD, and I got up on at a comedy club on a dare the very first time, April 19th, 1977. I had nothing to do. I put my hands in my pocket and I carry surgical gloves because I I don't like to touch anything.
Yo, your OCD gave you your whole career.
It gave me my whole, and I had the glove in my hand. I pulled it over my head. I didn't know what to do. I inflated it. Did that.
Wow.
It was done. And then he said, come back tomorrow. And that bought me my first house. I carried a handbag, which was in the shape of a hand, which my mother-in-law made me. That was to carry all my utensils and cleaning supplies and things that I wouldn't touch. I actually carried that around in life.
Amazing.
That is so amazing.
Touch with my hand. There you have sanitizer. You have the Deal or No Deal. You have the, there's Gizmo from Gremlins.
Do you like the This Is How We Do it?
Oh, Bobby. We love Bobby.
Well, that's also Gizmo.
Oh, that's Gizmo. Wait, Bobby and Gizmo are so similar.
It's the same.
The same voice.
Oh, that's the same voice.
I love it. I love
and then the Teddy Fresh. I see Teddy Fresh. That's what I wear all the time. Isn't that what it's right beside my ear?
Right here.
Yes.
Or right here. There's a few of them.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all over. So, and my name and from my first T-shirt, it said Howie like that. Like that's my whole.
This is how we do it.
This is not a T-shirt for me. This is a resume.
That's okay.
Yeah,
and we worked with an artist that I really love, Brianna, and this is original art.
That's it, just Brianna.
One name, I share.
Do you guys have the link? I'll share the link to Instagram.
But anyway, Brianna, I don't know your last name, but you are certainly an artist, and I can't thank you enough, and this means a lot to me. Not only to be supported by my friends here at H3, but to have somebody like you make that shirt. And they made another, I love this.
And
we paid them to do it. They didn't do it for you, just for the record.
So I take that back, Brianna. I'm not so thrilled. I mean,
I just want you to know.
You may have hated every second of it.
We don't know. We don't know.
And this is post Mandel.
Exactly. Right. Always clean. You like that?
Yeah, always clean. And all the messages all over my face, and you put a grill in, and you did. Is this the same? Is this Brianna too?
No, so this is a different artist.
Oh.
And this is an original oil painting.
That's an oil painting?
We have the original, yeah. We have the original.
We have the originals of both, but we're getting them framed right now.
Wow. You know, you gave me one of my best art pieces in my podcast, How He Made All That Stuff, which your people have been supporting.
Oh, the one that's just off camera. The pro
Yeah. You garner a whole audience of artists who could take something that is not art and make it art. The fact that prolapse, I can't show it on camera. No, and you know that I take the video.
I've been noticing. In fact, that's one of the main things I want to talk to you about today.
Do you not want me to bring it up yet?
You can bring it up. No, I'm giving you a little preview.
But when I went to one of your anniversary shows, not the big one, you just did it the green that I was not invited to. But I didn't want to put you out. I feel bad inviting you to everything because I know you'll do it. I'll do it. I'll
Because
always
you're
show
so
up.
nice. That's exactly my problem, is that I don't want to ask too much of you because I know you'll do it.
You ask and I will always be here. But anyway, the point
So
is...
you never like, when someone asks you to do shit, you're never like, fuck, I have to do it because I'm a nice guy and I don't want to let people down. But I wish you never asked me.
No, but it's more about I'm afraid to say no because I'll miss out on something. I do that.
You have FOMO.
I do have FOMO. How bad? I go to a psychiatrist for it, but I never say no. And then I made it a motivational speech. I go like, no. The word nothing starts with N-O, so nothing comes from no.
Nothing.
So even what was that?
That was you saying nothing. Nothing. Wait, what was the context of that?
It was when people started asking you about what it meant when you shared that original video, I think.
Oh, it was when I was asking you what does it mean or something?
Oh, I didn't think it was anything. Right. I thought it was a cupcake. So, but now you introduced
still disputed.
Hunger HH or whatever his name is.
Hunger FF. Fist Fest.
Oh, Fist. Oh, I don't know why I put my own initials on the back of him, which is, I shouldn't. But anyway, so you showed that video there, and you were kind enough to say you may not want to be in the same room as this, and I left, and then one of the guys from Howie Mandel Does Stuff, Jeremy, he recorded it on his phone, and now we show it to everybody. In fact, this week, I don't know if you saw this week's podcast, it's Katie Seagal and Kurt Sutter, from Sons of Anarchy and Married with Children.
I don't know them, but I'm sure they're a big deal.
They are a big deal.
Yeah.
I played in front of them, and she was very, Katie Seagal got very
Oh my God.
moved. That's amazing. Before we start, I just want to tell people
So there's one moment, the soundbite, is that Ethan's ass? We use that all the time. That was from J-Ray when you showed it to him. Go ahead, Zach. Ray J. Whatever. Is that Ethan? That's what he asked you.
You really asked me if that was your ass?
Yeah, you said my friend Ethan showed this to me, and he goes, "Is that Ethan's ass?"
Did you see one of the best reactions was Leslie Jones? Did you see Leslie Jones fell out of her chair?
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Eventually, I want to put together, or you could put together a compilation of everybody reacting to your. I love it. What happens is people get incredibly shocked, and then they get mesmerized, and then they can't take their eyes off it.
It is fascinating.
And then I have I now have a live band, Sonny and the Black Pack.
Yeah.
He wrote a song.
Yeah, you have a whole culture around the prolapse, and that's it. Nothing comes from no.
Nothing.
The TikTok was this big issue. It was you were so afraid, but now look what's come from it.
What?
I don't know. A band. You got this video. You got Leslie. What's her name? Falling out of her chair.
Jones, Katie Seagal.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You're having OCD. Yada yada yada. Dominoes meme to you showing Leslie O'Neill. Jones. Leslie Jones. Hey man.
O'Neill, if she'd like to come in. You don't know who Leslie Jones is?
No, I do. I just forget her name.
Leslie Jones?
The Ghostbusters good lady.
She doesn't. Well, first of all, Ghostbusters she talked about on our show. People got horribly.
Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
You having OCD leads to you showing everybody you know a video of a man prolapsing out of his asshole. So nothing comes from that.
Is that the circle of life?
It's the causality. It's the unpredictability of life.
It really is.
Yeah.
Same key of E.
What does that mean?
That one's a little hard to explain.
You please got to explain it. I'm here and I heard it, and now I don't know what you said.
How do I even begin?
Repeat it.
It's Terrence Howard on Joe Rogan talking out of his ass about physics.
New math.
Oh yeah,
Terrence Howard.
You saw that?
That's okay. So you do know.
I know what that is.
Yeah.
Yes, he's like he's from another planet.
Yeah.
He's a narcissistic lunatic that's ego is being flamed by morons, pathetic losers such as Joe Rogan and Brett Weinstein. What a hack that guy is. Like they actually, what pathetic losers. Yeah, no,
But
he's full of shit.
It's interesting to watch and listen to and figure where.
Yeah, from like a psychological standpoint, if you're like studying personality disorders, I guess.
No, but I like to watch. It makes me feel good. I watched him on Rogan.
You feel smart as hell.
No, I just felt like I thought I was fucked up.
Right. Okay, that's true. For sure, I see that as
made me feel good about myself. So is that fair?
Same key of E. So anyway, guys, teddyfresh.com. We have these two wonderful designs.
We have the links to the artist if you want.
There you go. For your enjoyment. Do you know that the white one is smaller than the black one?
We will check that.
It's just the way you're clicking on it.
But then this one isn't smaller. You see what I'm saying?
But in real life, they're not.
This one is tiny. It only fits on your hand. It's a glove.
So what size do you take? I take white. I've grown out of my white, and now I'm into the black one.
That's actually not a size, Howie.
You said the white was smaller and the black was huge.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I see.
I wasn't on your level.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you. I'm very excited, and I'm very grateful that you're always accommodating us and participating in the show. And everybody loves you.
Thank you. Please sit
And
down.
by the way,
That's
thank
crazy.
you to Gamer Subs for sponsoring us today. Appreciate that. Now, Howie, I have so much to get to.
Go ahead.
Where do we even begin?
I have a micro dick.
I don't know if I got to say a proper thank you about you wearing Teddy Fresh. It just means so much to me every time I see it. Plus, you look so cool in it.
Thank you.
On top of everything.
You do pull it off.
Plus, you look so good in general, and you're like my inspiration for when I
aging gracefully.
You want to grow into an older bald man?
Yes. I want to be
every
you.
girl's dream.
I want to be you.
Old and turn into
Hold on. This man is 68.
Yeah, I'm old.
But you look phenomenal.
For my age.
You're ready. Yeah, for your age. Obviously.
I know, but when there's a caveat, that's not looking phenomenal. Like looking phenomenal,
No.
like you look phenomenal. Now you do too, buddy.
Thank you so
You look
much.
amazing.
For my age?
And
For our age.
girls I work with, like Sofia Vergara and Heidi Klum, they look phenomenal.
Right.
Nobody goes, you look great for your age. But for me, they go, oh, if you didn't know my age, nobody would stop and turn their head at me.
Heidi's getting that now. She looks good for her age.
No, I'm with her. I'm telling you, she looks good. I don't give a shit what her age is.
I think you look good.
You look good, yeah.
No, continuing the sentence.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
you so insecure we need to talk about this?
I am insecure.
Yeah, me too. I understand that need a lot.
Insecure.
So,
all right.
There's a few things I want to talk about, but my God, since we're on the topic of the prolapse, now this is the thing. I showed you the prolapse, and you think you're hot shit now. You think you know what fucked up shit is on the internet. And you show it to people and you say, look at this.
I do.
So I'm here to prove to you that you don't know anything.
No, don't. It's not good to prove to people. If you're about to cross the line, you created one.
The lines are meant to be crossed. Know enough from nothing, my friend.
Well, now I was enjoying myself. I wanted to present you the new line of Teddy Fresh t-shirts. I wanted to tell you how much I love you. The last time I was here, and you were going to talk about the prolapse, you introduced me to Hunger FF, who I thought was HH, and that freaked me out. You know, you can never unsee it, and what I'm trying to do is spread the love to all the people on Howie Mandel does stuff, and now you're gonna, don't take me any further. I'm happy where stop it. I'm happy where I am.
No, you walked right up to the line. You looked into the abyss, but you didn't dive in.
I don't want to dive in. I don't want to touch. I don't want to see.
Don't you understand you're at the event horizon? It's too late. You're at the point you cannot leave.
I can't leave. I'm not. There's no shame.
Prove it.
And the fucking music is scaring me, and you're scaring me. I'm smiling on the outside, but you're actually
Listen, you brought this on yourself by showing the prolapse to everybody on your show.
Life is tough enough as it is. You don't need to make mine, and my head is so fucked up. I am on so many medications.
All you gotta do is look.
I'm gonna close my eyes.
Close your eyes. I can't force you to
Where do
open
you want
them.
me to look? Wherever you point, I'm gonna look the opposite.
We're gonna show it on the TV.
Oh. I'm not gonna read it.
Just think of all the great things that came from looking at the prolapse and meeting Hunger. I mean, really.
Great things? Yes. No, I'm watching other people squirm too on my podcast. You think great things?
I'm just saying. You've seen the movie Unforgiven?
Absolutely.
You know how Gene Hackman shows up like he's the big badass tough cowboy.
Okay.
Meow Biscuit's a great name.
he's not shit. Because the real cowboys, they don't have.
Am I Gene Hackman in this scenario?
Yes. Thank you for picking that up. Okay. Real cowboys don't have biographers, and they're not playing for show. They play to kill, to survive. So when Clint Eastwood shows up at the end, drunk on whiskey, to free his buddy, he's not asking questions.
Can I just say something?
And guess what? He killed
There are people
Gene
out there
Hackman
that
and
haven't
everybody.
seen the movie, and you're giving away all the spoilers. You're ruining the movie.
It's like, okay, well. Don't worry about that. That's the least of your worries today.
Just don't spoil it.
So let's see. So what we have here planned. Now these are all videos these are videos I grew up with. So
You grew up with?
Unfortunately, yes. I think all of us except AB. Did you find the one I was asking about?
Yeah, I found it. And I think I added some you may have not seen.
Yes, so here we have a collection of the most infamous videos in internet history. Now obviously the audience won't see it, but we'll see our reaction. You know how it is. You do people on your show.
So this is like a comeuppance?
Absolutely.
This is, all right.
All your victims are wise.
Wow. I'm sorry, Leslie. I'm sorry, Katie. I'm sorry, Ray J. I'm sorry. Have I gone to hell or H3?
You tell me when we're done.
Okay.
I don't even Pain Olympics is too much to start with. You got to lead up to that one. Let's start with 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
I've seen that. I know 2 Girls, 1 Cup. I love that.
I've never seen it.
Okay. We were wondering if you had seen that or not.
I
think I grew up.
I told Ethan, I think he may know some of these.
Oh, so if you're going to be like that, I should just show him Pain Olympics.
Well, let's use it. I'll watch it again. You can never see 2 Girls, 1 Cup. I think sharing is caring. That's what I learned from watching 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
All right, Nate, I'm pulling it up.
Oh, as an animation?
2 Girls. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't play the music. It's copyrighted, but we have our own.
Which is, the music is iconic.
Wait.
Why is it not loading?
You don't have the real one?
No, we do. We have the video. Why is it not loading, though?
I've never seen it. It's like on a game show. You have to guess what it is.
Go down, click the play.
I have
2 Girls, 1 Cup right here if you want to see.
Maybe this website doesn't work.
You're giving me some great sound bites. Thank you very much.
I just checked it. It's working for me.
All right, well, so there's an issue here, Dan. The website's not working.
The website's not working.
It's just not.
Should I describe to the people that... I love that you gave everything away from that Clint Eastwood, Gene Hackman movie, but they can't see 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
My God, Howie, that movie's older than you are.
Up with the idea of videotaping there. Like, what do you say to your friend?
All right, I just did a incognito.
There they are.
So we have, for people at home who haven't seen it, 2 women.
There it is.
Oh my God!
I've never seen any of these before.
It's been so long since I've seen this.
You're not obligated to.
So,
I know.
Oh my God! Oh no!
Oh my God.
It's actually worse than I remember.
Are
That's
these
a good
girls?
I have info about all
But
these.
there's no
You
way.
have?
I'll read it to you. Yeah. So
Let's
what?
read it now.
So
You
what?
think that
oh
girl
my
has ever-
God!
How's my breath?
Do you think they get paid extra good for that gig?
I'm afraid not. I can't breathe.
You need extra.
Does anybody know them? Has anybody?
Let me read
Did you
it.
ever look at the names of these people? Are they?
I have all the info here for you.
Tell me.
So what you saw there was 2 girls, they start making out, and then immediately, boom, she's shitting into an...
But it's not just shitting. She
like-
is a Dairy Queen. She is
Yes, she is.
It is a soft flow yogurt machine.
Soft serve.
Yeah, I don't know how she was able to do that. Like, it's and it's more than a cup. It should be. Yeah, but that was before, they did this before the, what's the thing that the kids carry around now? The, what is that? Right
This?
there.
You're talking about the cup, the
Stanley Cup?
The Stanley Cup?
Stanley Cup. Yeah, 2 girls, 1 Stanley. That's what it should be. Because she could fill a Stanley, and so it's above the cup, but then it overflows, and then they each lick it. No toppings. No toppings. No
just chocolate.
sprinkles. No sprinkles. No nuts. Nothing. And then once they each lick the shit, then they lick each other and share in the mouth.
It gets really a lot. There's like at one point, they just have mouthfuls of shit. And so that's what Two Girls, One Cup is. Most of you guys have probably seen it. Let me read a little excerpt here. Marco Antonio Fiorito is the producer behind Two Girls, One Cup.
I love that he wanted a credit.
He unsuccessfully argued in his criminal court proceedings.
I think it's really, really funny that Ethan did research on One Cup. That is super funny. You can quote me. I think Ethan's the funniest person around.
That it was actually chocolate ice cream that appeared in the infamous Two Girls, One Cup video.
You got arrested for it?
Sounds like it.
Wow.
Now, the thing is, you see it coming out of the asshole, so there's really no room for debate.
But can you imagine his cellmate
Yeah, that
explaining what are you
audio
in
glitch
for?
is worse than ever.
You know?
Yeah.
I had chocolate.
I was framed. Many viewers online speculate that the feces is actually food sustenance of some kind. However, it is well known that MFX Media had in fact used real feces and vomit. Oh, they showed the
there's
vomit part.
I haven't seen that.
Wait, why?
I don't want to
What
see
the
that.
hell? Why did you guys cut out the vomit part?
Don't show the vomit part, bro.
There's a part where they
I
eat.
love that you have a
Wait,
line
hold
that
on.
you'll cut it out.
Hold on.
I do. I draw the line at vomit.
Why is this being bastardized? There's a part where she eats the shit and then pukes it out on the other girl. Why has that not been included?
I forgot.
Well, yes, that in this kind of video, that's considered the happy ending.
Right. So it's well known that his production company uses
me very
real feces
unhappy.
and vomit in at least some of their films. Additionally, the actress starring in the film, Carla and Latifah, were well known.
And Carla.
They're well known within the scat industry and have starred in many scat films.
They're well known.
Suffice to say,
They're stars.
Just the word.
What's the definition of scat?
I think they put their
just
hand,
means shit.
they have they put their handprints in shit someplace.
on the Hollywood
On
wall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, on Sepulveda, there's the Sepulveda walk of shit there where homeless people shit on the sidewalk and then they come and
These girls are the real shit.
Yeah, so it is widely known to be that Two Girls, One Cup is in fact real.
I've never seen the vomit part.
Are you serious? I actually forgot, but now I remember.
It's in the.
Now that you said it.
It's what?
It's in the end of that.
Oh, did I not show the whole thing?
No.
Oh, it looked like it was about to end.
You saw the end.
Wait, hold on.
Show us.
Oh my God, what is with this website?
website
Yeah, I gotta
weird.
go incognito again.
Okay.
Which is for the best.
Is that music from this video?
No, it's just one that sounds like it.
I love that the guy who was the producer took a credit. Why didn't the guy who did the music and scored it take a credit?
He did. He's claiming. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I cut it off too early.
Yeah, so she's got her fingers down her throat. So she's forcing. It's not the shit that's making her vomit. Here he is. And then they vomit in each other's mouth. And then they, oh. That's definitely coming from her mouth into the cup. And then she's, and they're vomiting on each other. Like what? Oh, look, that, oh, that's a beautiful.
Did you watch that, Olivia?
Vomiting in each other's face and chewing. Pardon me?
My eyes are closed.
Your eyes are closed?
I
Their
can't
eyes
see
were
anything.
open through the whole thing, watching. I can't even imagine how they were able to sustain. Like if somebody vomits in a building that I'm in, I can't be in that building.
Well, they like it.
That was an H3 Me Too moment.
I felt that.
You just got Me Too.
Travis here in the chat says, guys, I might have to bow out of today's episode for the first time in about a year.
You don't have to watch it. What the hell?
Why? You should say. You should tell.
Of course not.
What's he bowing? Why doesn't he just leave? What's with the bowing? Treat us like human beings.
The description might be too much for people.
Oh,
You have a high tolerance for this. What can I say? Like, you've been
High
watching since
tolerance.
you were a kid.
No, this is my.
This is entry level shit. Let's be real. This is not
Really,
far
it's getting worse. Oh, no, it is.
much worse.
I love it. Two Girls, One Cup. I actually watched it and felt bad. Like you look at how much vomit and how much shit, and you go, These two girls are in an industry, and they're up here in their industry, and yet they can't afford more cups.
So true. Hey, Howie, let's not get caught on. Round of applause. Let's not get caught on this. We have so much to do. But speaking of bowing and reverence, we're joined here by Gabe. Also, Gabe, he's known for what he has on the streets. It's so great to see you, Gabe. Where are you today?
Ooh, I'm at home chilling on my Friday. Ooh, it's the weekend, baby.
Nice.
This is Howie Mandel, our great friend. You know who Howie is, right?
Yeah, I heard of him yesterday. Great. He hosted a game show, and then I think he has a show. Howie Mandel.
Is that right, Howie? Is that accurate?
Are you talking about the podcast? Howie Mandel does stuff, or I did have a show called Howie. I did.
Which show?
I'm on.
show.
But what?
What?
TV show.
A TV show.
Called Howie Mandel. I have a show called Howie.
Yeah.
I did.
He's had a few shows.
I've had a few. I'm very. What's his name?
Gabe.
Uncle Gabe. I'm a huge celebrity. I am so well known, and I am. How can I say? It's hard to put into words how excited you should be just to be interacting with me, because I am a major megastar.
He's right. I mean, that is true, Gabe.
He is A-list.
Do you want to?
He did think of how.
He did a show called Deal or No Deal. So,
Hey.
what's the deal?
What's the deal?
Oh, I remember that was your catchphrase.
Now,
That was my catchphrase. What's the deal?
hold on, guys.
Deal or No Deal?
It seems to me that Howie was perhaps wounded by your lack of enthusiasm, Gabe. Do you want to try again just to humor him, or
Are you excited,
do you want to
Gabe,
move on?
to meet me and interact with me?
You don't have
Sure, I'm gonna try my best. Let's try something.
Yeah, listen, Howie, you're just...
Two girls, one cup, and then Gabe. What a lineup. I don't know how you put this stuff together.
Gabe is a walk through a daisy field. He's the man. How you doing, Gabe? You got any big plans this weekend?
I have the house to myself, and I'm gonna maybe have some party and some game of Sorry.
He's gonna have a party by himself, he said, and then play Sorry.
No, well, presumably not by himself, right, Gabe?
Are a lot of people coming to your party, Gabe?
Sure.
He's popular. He is.
Do you know people? Do you have friends?
I have a few friends.
What will your friends say?
He's very popular.
Gabe, what will your friends say when you say, I got to talk to Howie Mandel? Like, give me an example of what they may say.
You make the best person or the best celebrity, Howie Mandel.
There you go.
Oh, you didn't have to.
Finally, some well-earned respect. Gabe, listen, we have so much to do, and we don't have Howie forever. So I just want to say I love you. It's great to see you. I hope you have a fun weekend. I hope you win it, Sorry. And sorry,
don't
I'm
be
not
sorry.
sorry that I love you so much, and you're such a great
I love
guy.
you too, Gabe.
Yeah,
It's nice to meet you. I've seen you on here, so I'm a little starstruck.
yeah. If you two are going to Vegas, I want to come with you guys.
Oh, we're planning to go at the end of the month. You want to come with us?
Yeah, I'll come to Vegas.
Okay.
That could be fun.
That could be very fun.
I'm down. So we're going.
I'm playing Vegas on the on Labor Day weekend at the
You are?
Westgate Hotel. Yeah, I'm doing stand-up.
Wait, that's the same weekend.
Are you going to be there? On the 31st?
Yeah.
I'm doing the tournament.
I'm there. Okay. At night. I don't do an. Oh, you're
The tournament's at night.
Oh, I don't know.
don't
8
know?
o'clock.
Might be
Would
done
you
by
rather
then.
go to
Might
the
be done.
tournament, or would you rather come see me live?
I'll probably do both.
So the tournament
be
starts
fun to
at
watch
4,
you
so
live.
it's possible we'll have time to go see. Am I going to get VIP treatment?
You kidding?
Okay.
You know Gabe, right?
Yeah, as long as Gabe's coming.
Yeah.
That sounds great. That sounds
Just say you're
I'm
a
up
friend
for
of
it.
Gabe at the door, and
Okay.
I'll get you taken care
Okay.
of.
All right.
And anybody who wants to come see me in Vegas,
I've never seen your recent material.
no,
That's
come
exciting.
see me. I am. Gabe knows. I am probably one of the best live shows out there, right, Gabe?
Sure, I'm gonna try it out. It'd probably be the best.
Well, we don't know yet,
gotta
but
make
we'll
me
find
laugh,
out.
too.
Listen to what he says.
This is so exciting! Wow, what a
Wait,
video!
that's-
See you in Vegas, Gabe.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right, Gabe, we love you. And let's talk. I'd love to bring you on the 31st. It'd be fun.
Sure. Maybe some fun experience.
Hell yeah. All right, you take care. Have a good weekend, buddy. Nice to see you.
Thanks, Gabe.
Thank you.
It's the weekend, baby.
Have a good weekend.
You're always looking at
Friday, baby.
You said 2 girls, 1 cup, then Gabe. First the t-shirts, 2 girls, 1 cup.
Why are you going through my document in your mind? Can we just do the show?
Sorry.
Controlling?
Howie, did you hear that I came second place on the poker?
I did. I watched the poker thing, and then I saw Tana trying to get you to do frenemies again.
Oh.
And then that's why and maybe you don't want me to bring it up, and you can tell me to stop it.
That's why you asked us.
That's why I asked. I said not only hopefully there's a frenemies reboot, but I'm very concerned that you don't talk to your brother. That's very important to me. I think as Jews.
Okay.
You don't know.
It could happen any day.
It could happen to young people any day. I could
More
walk out
likely
here,
to you, though.
especially like when I was walking up and down the street here, which doesn't seem that safe.
Certainly not.
I took an Uber. He dropped me off. I couldn't see the number of the building through the wall. Finally, somebody opened the gate, and he said, "Who are you here for?" I go, "Ethan." He goes, "Are you dropping something off?" I go, "I didn't bring anything."
Wow, the fame didn't really hit.
He said, "What's your name?" I'm thinking you hired everybody that's related to Gabe.
The only people in the world who don't know who
I'm
Howie
serious.
is.
That's what the guy said to me.
Was it Jeremiah?
He's wearing a baseball cap.
Bring Jeremiah in. Bring Jeremiah in.
That's what he said.
That's funny.
I'll tell you something. I don't come here for my ego. I'll tell you that. I come here for love.
We appreciate.
You need
that.
us in your life to
He's
keep you
wearing
humble.
shorts. He has a baseball cap. And
I know that.
It's Jeremiah.
We're bringing him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my
He's
God.
a good guy.
If last year you needed a stunt double, that's who it would be. Before you lost your weight.
It's not that big.
Well, you surprised me. I don't know. I was just trying to get my feet off the street. I was just trying to get in off the street.
I understand. It's pretty dicey. Is he coming?
He's coming. He said he's willing to talk, but he doesn't want to be on camera.
That's fine.
Okay.
Is that the guy?
So
That's the guy.
You can sit.
Jeremiah, do you know who Howie Mandel is?
Well, I do. I recognize him after the fact.
You recognize me when?
After the
Talk
fact.
into a microphone so they
You don't
can
have
hear
to be on camera, but the mic is open.
Yeah, I just recognize him after the fact.
So what happened? You opened the gate. Why did you open the gate?
I was just going to see who you were.
Because I was wandering back and forth and I didn't know what. I pressed some buttons and nobody answered.
Did you think he was a vagrant?
Honestly, I didn't know. And then
No, but you thought, honestly, from the way you approached me, you thought trouble, right? There's trouble up front.
I don't think trouble, you know. Usually we have guests, but
No, you didn't think I was a guest. No. You said, "Where are you going?"
no, I thought, yeah, I just didn't recognize.
Well, he's doing his job.
And then I said, "I'm here to see Ethan," right? And then you said, what did you say to me?
I said, "Are you dropping something off?"
and he's
said, "Please."
That's the right thing.
This is a sketchy area. Just
You did the right thing, Jeremy.
Yeah,
good job. Just trying to vent.
And frankly, his ego needs to be checked. So thank you for that.
Jeremiah's
Jeremiah's keeping us safe.